Hi guys, it's Ree here. Sorry for the way I look. It's 1 a.m. I've had this makeup on since 10 a.m. So it's been a good chunk of 15 hours at least. What I wanted to say is that I did my nails. They look like this. Yeah, I know maybe they're not perfect, but I do them myself. So like this is how that looks. I've tried the new gel. Yeah, I like how that looking, even though it's a little too simple for me. I don't usually wear my nails like that, but just right now you will watch the video of me doing my own nails. That will be a cute quick video of how I do my own nails at home. I start my manicure by removing the previous coating with a ceramic drill bit. As you can see, there's speed-ups versions here as well as the original time frame. It takes me about 40 minutes to remove both hands. Of course, it is faster and easier to work with your dominant hand. Then I also file off any loose pieces and file the nails with a nail file to even out the surface as much as possible. We want to get rid of any emptiness that may be on the previous nail coating. Now I'm showing what the nails look like without polish and still with polish. The next step is to push back the cuticle with a cuticle pusher. Then use the back of the tool, a sharp circle, to clean the pterygium under the cuticle. It grows quite actively, so I clean it this way to minimize damage to the nail. Then I change the drill bit and use a thin diamond drill bit to go under the cuticle. I do this at the lowest speed of the drill and try to touch the nail as little as possible. Then I apply the remover to the cuticle, let it soften a little, and use a pusher to clean up any residues that may remain under the cuticle. Then, using a cleanser, I wipe the remover of the cuticle and brush off any remaining dust with a brush. I take out my nail clippers and start trimming my cuticles. I do this very slowly and carefully so as not to cut off too much. The following step involves marking the desired lengths on the nail, then I carefully remove the top layer of the nail with a nail file to ensure it remains rough, allowing me to degrease it and ensure the coating lasts well. Now I apply a dehydrator and primer. The next step is of course the base coat. I use fiber base coat, which is considered to be more durable, and since my nail plate is quite weak and moist, it should hold well. The next step is of course to degrease my nails again and file down any unnecessary parts. Here I'm showing you what my nails look like with just the base coat. Between steps, I don't forget to constantly remove oil from my nails. Now I'm filling in the missing parts. The corners of my nails always suffer, so I show you here how I do it. Then I file the final length and shape of my nails. The next step before applying the gel is to degrease the nail plate again and apply the first so-called liquid floor to the nail plate, which is a very thin layer of gel over which the main material will then slide. Next, I take a fairly large drop of gel and carefully bring it to the cuticle. Then begin to spread the drop over the entire nail, making sure not to forget the gross points, which need to be covered. I add more gel to give the material thickness and strength. Then I turn the nail over to even it out as it is still quite crooked. Then I turn it to the side again and see if the all gross points are covered and look at it from above once more. This is how it turns out. I repeat the exact same process with the other nails. Once again, I file the shape, making sure there are no ridges, and if necessary, I file and smooth the gel. Now I show what I have done with a small design. Unfortunately, a fragment was not recorded here, but I drew small blue stars on 2 nails of each hand. Before covering the nail with the top coat, I make sure to degrease it again so that there is no dust anywhere. And also, if a significant amount of time has passed between those steps, I may have touched something, so I degrease it again. Now, of course, I cover all 10 nails with top coat, carefully covering each side so that there are no empty, unpainted spots left. Yeah, it took me that long just because I sat down at like 4:30 p.m. Usually I sit down around 12 p.m. So by 10 I'm good. But then today I sat a little too late because I was busy, but I had to do my nails. So I did them. I don't know, I hope they will survive because they're a little sloppy. I don't know. I'm testing new gel. I don't know how to work with that because I had my gel that I used for 3 years and like now it's new one, so I had to know how to work with that. And like since it's 1 a.m. and I usually go to bed at 12 a.m. I should probably just take the makeup off and go to sleep because I'm so tired. I know I look bald, but like I'm not bald. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye.